Today, we're counting down 12 rock classics from 1974 that have stood the test of time. And our number one? It's a song so instantly recognizable, you can hear the first 3 notes in your head right now. Number 12, The Bitch Is Back, Elton John. By 1974, Elton John was unstoppable, and The Bitch Is Back proved he could crank out hard-hitting rock as easily as tender ballads. Written by Elton and Bernie Taupin, the track was inspired by Taupin's wife's nickname for Elton when he was in one of his fiery moods. The result was a swaggering, horn-driven anthem that mixed glam rock sheen with sharp lyrical bite. It wasn't without controversy. Some stations balked at the word bitch in the title and refused to play it. Still, the song soared to the top 10 in the US and became a staple of Elton's live shows, where he leaned into its defiant energy. Over the decades, it's remained a symbol of his unapologetic personality, brash, witty, and larger than life. Coming next, a funky, foot-stomping jam from the Hues Corporation that had disco and rock fans moving in unison. Number 11, Rock the Boat, the Hues Corporation. Though often remembered as an early disco hit, Rock the Boat was also a crossover success that rock listeners couldn't ignore in 1974. Its infectious bass line, hand claps, and breezy harmonies made it a summertime staple, blasting from convertible radios and backyard parties. The track marked one of the first disco-influenced songs to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, helping bridge the gap between rock, soul, and dance music. Some rock purists scoffed at it, but its undeniable groove earned it a place alongside other radio staples of the era. Decades later, its influence can be heard in countless dance rock hybrids, proving that sometimes shaking things up, literally, is the way to make history. Number 10, The Joker by Steve Miller Band.
I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
In January 1974, Steve Miller Band scored their first number 1 hit with The Joker, a song that mixed blues rock swagger with playful, good-natured humor. Its laid-back groove and unforgettable catchphrases, from Space Cowboy to Pompadour of Love, made it an instant sing-along favorite.
'Cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home.
What set it apart was its mix of sly charm and musical simplicity. It wasn't about flashy solos or heavy riffs, but about vibe. The Joker became a cultural touchstone, quoted in films, TV shows, and even commercials for decades afterward. For Steve Miller, it marked the breakthrough moment that turned his band from a cult favorite into one of rock's household names. Nearly 50 years later, its opening line, "Some people call me the Space Cowboy," still brings a grin and an instinctive sing-along from anyone who hears it.
'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner.
Number 9, Can't Get Enough, Bad Company.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
When Bad Company formed in 1973, they were a supergroup built from the bones of Free, Mott the Hoople, and King Crimson. By 1974, they had their debut single, and it was a monster. Can't Get Enough was pure, uncut rock. Paul Rodgers' powerhouse vocals, Mick Ralph's razor-sharp riffs, and a rhythm section that locked into a groove you could feel in your chest. The track shot to the top 5 in the US and became a permanent fixture in classic rock playlists. Lyrically, it's a straight shot of desire, but musically, it's a masterclass in economy. No wasted notes, just lean, tight playing from a band that knew exactly what they were doing. It's the kind of song that made people buy big stereo systems just to hear it louder. Coming next, a glam rock hit that had critics sneering but fans singing along for decades. Number 8, Rebel Rebel, David Bowie.
Rebel, rebel, join your dance, yeah. Rebel, rebel,
released as a single in early 1974. Rebel Rebel was Bowie's farewell to his glam rock era, and what a send-off it was. The iconic riff, written and played by Bowie himself, is one of the most recognizable in rock history. Lyrically, it was a celebration of gender fluidity and youth rebellion, themes that cemented Bowie as one of rock's boldest provocateurs.
Can't get another, nothing details to got transmission live wire.
In a time when androgyny still raised eyebrows, Rebel Rebel was both a defiant anthem and a love letter to self-expression. Though it didn't hit #1, it became one of Bowie's most performed live songs and a favorite among fans who saw themselves in its fearless spirit. Number 7. Another Park, Another Sunday, The Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers had already mastered the art of smooth, harmony-rich rock by 1974, and Another Park, Another Sunday showcased their more reflective side. Written by Tom Johnston, the song tells a bittersweet story of love lost, wrapped in sunny West Coast production. Its blend of acoustic and electric textures, along with Johnston's warm vocal delivery, made it a perfect fit for FM radio playlists. Though it didn't chart as high as some of their other hits, it has endured as a fan favorite, the kind of track that conjures images of long drives, open highways, and sunsets fading into night. It's a reminder that sometimes timeless rock isn't about volume, but about mood. Number 6. You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, Bachman Turner, Overdrive. By 1974, Bachman Turner Overdrive had built a reputation for no frills, hard-driving rock, but You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet almost didn't make it onto their album. Randy Bachman originally recorded it as a playful, private tribute to his brother, incorporating the famous stutter to mimic his speech pattern. The band's label heard it and insisted it be released as a single, and it shot straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
He said that any love is good love.
The stutter, intended as an inside joke, became one of the most iconic hooks in rock history. Even though some radio programmers initially questioned the quirky delivery, the song's irresistible groove and sing-along chorus made it a smash. Today, it's impossible to imagine a 70s rock compilation without it. Coming next, a moody, melodic anthem from Fleetwood Mac before their mega fame era. Number 5, Hypnotized, Fleetwood Mac.
Seems like a dream. You got me hypnotized.
Before the Buckingham Nicks era transformed them into arena superstars, Fleetwood Mac was crafting atmospheric, blues-tinged rock, and Hypnotized was the standout from their 1974 Mystery to Me album. Written and sung by Bob Welch, the track's dreamy guitar work and mysterious lyrics created a mood unlike anything else on the radio. It wasn't a chart-topping single, but it became a cult favorite, especially among FM DJs who loved its late-night vibe.
Oh, you know it's a meaningless question to ask if those stories are right.
With its soft, rolling rhythm and shimmering harmonics, Hypnotize hinted at the musical transformation the band would soon undergo. It remains one of Fleetwood Mac's most underrated gems, beloved by fans who know there's more to the band than just the Rumors hits. Next, Golden Earring's epic that proved a rock song didn't need a short runtime to be a hit. Number 4, Radar Love, Golden Earring.
We've got a wave in the air. Radar love.
From the Netherlands came one of the most enduring road songs ever written, Radar Love. Its pounding bass line, galloping drums, and urgent guitar licks perfectly captured the rush of a high-speed drive.
When she is lonely and the longing gets too much.
Released in 1974, it became a worldwide hit, reaching the top 15 in the US and dominating European charts. Lyrically, it tells the story of a driver feeling a psychic connection with his lover, a narrative tailor-made for late-night cruising. Though its nearly 6-minute runtime made some radio stations hesitant, listeners embraced it as an epic journey on wheels.
We've got a thing,
Decades later, Radar Love is still a go-to track for road trip playlists, a testament to its timeless energy and cinematic scope. Number 3, Benny and the Jets, Elton John. Elton John was at the peak of his creative powers in 1974, and Benny and the Jets proved he could turn even a quirky, half-satirical concept into a smash hit. Originally, Elton and Bernie Taupin envisioned it as a tongue-in-cheek tribute to the glam rock scene, complete with an imaginary band decked out in futuristic fashion. The song's unique rhythm, punctuated by hand claps and crowd noises, gave it an almost live concert feel that made it stand out on the radio. While it wasn't released as a single in the UK, it topped the Billboard Hot 100 in the US, winning over fans with its playful swagger and Elton's charismatic delivery. It remains one of his most recognizable and enduring tracks, a perfect snapshot of mid-70s rock's flair and personality. Coming next, a thunderous live track from Deep Purple that shook arenas to their core. Number 2, Burn, Deep Purple. With the arrival of David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes, Deep Purple entered their Mark III era, and Burn was the electrifying opener to their 1974 album of the same name. From the very first riff, it's a masterclass in hard rock intensity. Ritchie Blackmore's guitar work is fiery, John Lord's organ adds a dark undercurrent, and the dual vocals give it extra punch. Live, Burn was a showstopper, stretching into extended jams that showcased each member's virtuosity. While it didn't climb the singles charts, it became a staple on rock radio and in Purple's set lists, cementing itself as a defining track of the mid-70s hard rock explosion. It's still cited by guitarists as one of Blackmore's finest moments. And now, the number 1 hit of 1974 that's so iconic, you can hear the opening notes in your head right now. Number 1, Sweet Home Alabama, Lynyrd Skynyrd. Few songs have the staying power of Sweet Home Alabama. Released in June 1974, it's a Southern rock anthem that transcended its origins to become one of the most recognized songs in rock history.
Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home, sing like you.
With its instantly recognizable guitar riff, laid-back swagger, and sing-along chorus, it was Lynyrd Skynyrd's answer to Neil Young's criticisms of the South in Southern Man and Alabama.
They pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama.
While the lyrical debate continues to this day, there's no denying its musical charm and enduring popularity. It became a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and a staple at concerts, bar jukeboxes, and road trips for nearly 5 decades. From smoky bars to stadiums, it's a song that still gets crowds on their feet, proof that a great riff and a confident delivery can make a track timeless. That was 1974, a year where every riff, chorus, and lyric seemed built to last. From road trip anthems to late-night ballads, these tracks prove that rock's golden era wasn't just a moment in time. It's a legacy still alive today. But here's the real question. Which of these songs still gives you goosebumps? Share your pick in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe so you're first in line for our next countdown. And speaking of next, our next stop is 1975, another year packed with unforgettable rock hits you'll want to relive note for note.